Hi guys, welcome to what is my second video on this channel. A video inspired by my first video where I tried to name all the New Who episodes off by memory. It was inspired by a comment left in that video actually, which pointed out to me that I was doing a disservice in not visiting Classic Who. So today I've set myself up in a similar way. Back here on Sporkle today, but the quiz is attempt to name all of the Classic Who stories. Again, gonna do it from memory. Just gonna set myself up with a bit of music to help me focus here, and no more needs to be said. Let's just get straight into it. The goal today, as opposed to New Who, would to be to name about half of Classic Who episodes. I'm a lot less well versed in Classic Who than I am in New Who, but I do own all of the DVD releases of Classic Who, and I organise them and I make lists of them quite often. So I spend a lot of time around the Classic Who DVD disc releases. What am I doing here? The Edge of Destruction. Bloody hell. But yeah, hoping for about half. With the way that this is going already, it's not going to go very well because I can't bloody type. What else we got for the first Doctor? So I've got them first three. I can always remember the first three, but then we've got like the Chase, the Rescue, the Romans, the Aztecs. Thinking of other stuff with starting there, the Ark, the Sensorites. We got the 10th planet for the first Doctor. Celestial Toymaker, that's relevant again. Toymaker. Space Museum. Yeah, these are not going to be done in any order. Not only do I know very little about Who, I've also watched very little of Classic Who. So these won't be in any particular order. They'll just be kind of random knowledge. What else have we got? I'm trying to think. Still books for the first Doctor. So still books for the first Doctor. We've got Galaxy 4. Spell that. And the Celestial Toymaker is the other one, so that's fine. The Daleks. The Daleks Invasion of Earth. And that should be all the Dalek episodes for the first Doctor at least. The Aztecs and Sensorites. Looking at some of these gaps. What else have we got? So I'm also trying to think figures. I'm just trying to jolt my memory with stuff from my collection, so not got much of the first Doctor. We got Sensorites and we got the keys of Marinus. Aliens, keys of Marinus. And what comes after this? The Reign of Terror. We've also got Time Medlov and get a first appearance of another Time Lord, I think. And the Gun Fighters and the Smugglers, I think. Smugglers? Yes. Okay. Nothing else is jumping out to me, so I'm just going to move on to the second Doctor now, as we've got the Power of the Daleks as his first. story, and then his second one will be he meets Jamie, so it's the Highlanders. And then this should be easier for me for the second Doctor, because I've got all of the still books, and that's probably where I spend most of my time, and a lot of the Classic Who still books are the second Doctor, so I'm just trying to think of I've got the faceless ones and the underwater menace and the Macula Terror, Fury from the Deep, see other ones, the Abominable Snowman, and the War Games, obviously, to end off his series. Sidemen for the second Doctor. Trying to think of. God, this is tough. Classic Who is a lot harder to remember than New Who is, kind of realising. Obviously, there is a lot. There's not a lot more actually, isn't there? There's a lot less, but still. I'm happy that this isn't naming episodes names. This is naming story names. You know what I mean? Well, how say the Unearthly Child is made up by 4 parts, and then each one of them 4 parts will have a name. If it was that, I could genuinely get like one, and that would be the Feast of Stephen, and that's the only one that I know. For some reason, that's the only one that I've memorised. I need to stop nattering. We're 7 minutes in. Out the Invasion, and the Moon Base, which I don't think has actually been released on DVD because it's still lost. What else have we got? Ice Warriors, the Dominators, and the Crow ones, and the Seeds of Death, and the Space Pirate, which is penultimate, I think, yeah. And more, we got 2 of the Sidemen. Right, I think that might be all for the second Doctor, so let's move on to John Pertwee. So we start off with Spearhead from Space into Doctor Who and the Silurians, and we've got Planet of Spiders and 3 Doctors, and let's do Day of the Daleks and Planet of the Daleks and Death to the Daleks. I can't think of any more 3rd Doctor Dalek episodes. What else we got? We got Dane. I think it's Dane. I think I had it right the first time. I should have just committed to that. The Claws of Axos and Terror of the Autons and Inferno. And I haven't done Day of the Daleks yet, but I have. The Curse of Peladon. Oh. And then there's another one, isn't there? The Something of Peladon. I remember this from the B&M releases of the 3rd Doctor TARDISes. Well, I think one's Curse of Peladon and one's Monster of Peladon. And then we've got the Green Death for the Slugs, and the Time Warrior for the Sontaran introduction, I believe. What else we got? Spearhead for Space. Oh, and then we got Terror of the Autons. I've already put that in. That's why that's not. Nope. Moving on to the Fourth Doctor, the only actual classic episodes that I've watched, starting with Robot and then the Ark in Space and then the Sontaran experiment, I believe comes next. And then we got Terror of Saigons. Oh, not next. And Pyramids of Mars and the Brain of Morbius, or the Brains of Morbius. Yeah. Okay. I'm missing. Oh, I'm missing Genesis of the Daleks. Bloody hell. Jellyfish of the Daleks. Oh, don't mind that. Just pressed. What else have we got? What's his regeneration is? No, not Clay, but we've got Shada. Deadly Assassin and the Sunmakers. Robots of Death and Talons of Wang Chiang. And he has another Dalek story. Destiny of the Daleks. And just a lot of me saying "and" in this. Horns of Nymon. What is his finale called? His regeneration story is called it's not called The Face of Evil, but I've just remembered that one. What else have we got? Creature from the Pit. We've got image of the Fendal and the Invasion of Time. The Pirate Planet, and which also means we've got space. The Space Pirates, I think. Or Space Pirates. Oh wait, I've already done that one. Bloody Nora. Done the Brains of Morbius. Yeah, I've done the Brain of Morbius. The Mask of Mandragora. Mandragora. Oh no, it's spelled weird, isn't it? Mandragora. Yep. Oh, I've already done that. This is the problem with the Fourth Doctor. You just got so many episodes. It's hard to even keep track of what I've put down. I'm going to move on to Peter Davidson, who starts with Castro Valve, which obviously it follows on from Legopolis, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. He's got Earthshock. And he has got the Caves of Androzani. The Cave of Androzani. Caves of Androzani. And he's got the 5 Doctors. Which also means the 3 Doctors. Did I do the 3 Doctors? Yep. So we've got the 2 Doctors as well. Oh, which, yeah, of course. What have we got? We got. Sorry about that. Second cut in a video. Always seems to happen to me. Right. Where were we? I feel like I've totally just lost my swing. We were doing the 5th Doctor, weren't we? So what have we got? He's got a Sea Devils episode, doesn't he? Warriors of the Deep. What's that? Again, such high stakes music. We're getting low on time here. I've got I've just under halfway. Right, okay, let's lock in. So we got Colin Baker, the Twin Dilemmas, his first episode. Dilemma. If I could spell. Dilemma. He's got Revelation of the Daleks. Oh, and Resurrection of the Daleks. And Remembrance of the Daleks. Remembrance of the Daleks. And Sixth Doctor. The Mark of the Rani. We've already got the 2 Doctors. Don't know what else he has. So 7th Doctor is Time and the Rani, and he has got Survival as his final, and he's got what? He's got Happiness Patrol. And Silver Nemesis, and Greatest Show in the Galaxy, Delta and the Men, Dragonfire is in there at some point, and Paradise Towers is in there. Anything else? Not what I can think of. Right, let's do another sweep. So, First Doctor. Nothing is Planet of the Giants. Yep. Oh, there is another. Of course, there's another First Doctor. Master the Daleks. Master Plan. Of course, there's another First Doctor Dalek story. And then Second Doctor's pretty well filled out, to be fair. So I'm just gonna move on to the Third Doctor again. I have the Sea Devils. I got the 5th Doctor Sea Devil story, but not the 3rd Doctor introduction of the Sea Devils, which then should have oh no, we've got the Silurians, and so then the Daemons. Nothing is popping out to me again. What is that episode with the big kaiju monster? Crow, the summon of Crow. The Awaken. Oh, I've got. Oh no, the power of the Crow. Yes, I got the Awakening. Where's the Awakening? Sharda, City of Death. Yep. Oh no, not Nishada. From Rokers. The Ribos operation or something like that. Operation, yes. CCC. Let's try to get 100. We got 1 minute to get 100. We got 1 minute to get 2. Actually, sorry. I mean, I don't even know what I'm on about at the moment. That's the 4 parts of Trial of a Time Lord. It's not just going to let me. No, they've actually got names to them. There's that 5th Doctor episode where Time Flight, where the TARDIS turns into a Concorde, I think. The only reason I remember it. And anything else for the 5th Doctor? No. Oh, bloody Nora. No, I can't think of anything. Nothing's popping out to me. We got his final one. We got Time Lash. I'll be a bit worried there. Time Lash and Vengeance on the Virus. I think that's a 5th Doctor. Oh no, 6th Doctor story. And Sea Devils, the Mutants, and the Robots of Death. Didn't get that typed in time. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I already had it. But yeah, 102 out of 159, 64%, so lower than New Who, but still, I'd argue pretty good considering. Average score 75%, so I'm actually lower than the average, but I imagine that if the sort of people that are taking the classic Doctor Who test are kind of a different breed than the New Who test. But, simply put, to answer the question, it's most probably in this title, can I name all classic Doctor Who stories from memory? The answer is no. But I'd argue that I didn't do that bad, all from memory. As someone who doesn't really watch Classic Who, I'd say obviously I'm a fan of Classic Who, but I don't really watch Classic Who. Yeah. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. Goodbye.